Good morning. Ow, ouch. It's Sunday. And this is Milo's farewell greeting to you because he's going home this afternoon. So take a little gander at him. He's looking right at you. It's Sunday morning. We'll be doing barefoot cardio sculpt. Hi, Steve. And all that means is that you just need enough room to step all the way forward, all the way up the side, all the way back behind you. Hey, Ari. And that's all the room you need. Just enough to step. If you have a mat, that's an added bonus, but not completely necessary. I'll be using 5-pound dumbbells. If you have 5 pounds, that's a good size to start with. Or if you have something a little smaller or a little bit heavier, that'll work as well. And of course, if you don't have anything like this, you can either use 2 things that weigh the same amount that you can safely hang on to, or none at all. Not to worry, you will still get a workout. If you are watching this after the fact and not live and on my YouTube fitness channel, thank you so much for joining that, subscribing, telling a friend. If you're wondering how to get there, you can get there. There's a link in my Instagram bio. And then I also house all of these classes on my IGTV so that you can do these workouts whenever you want. You don't have to do them live with me. If you have an injury that you have been working with, make sure that you stick with the first or second level of all the things that I do. I'll build them from the ground up. If you have an injury that you've seen a doctor for, make sure that you have been cleared to do this kind of thing so that you don't aggravate your injury further. Having said that, the program today is we'll warm up. We'll do sort of a yoga flavored warm up, and then we'll start learning upper body and lower body exercises using the dumbbells. We'll link them all together. Then we'll start doing some cardio intervals that all flow together. And then at the end, we'll come back and do one final performance with the dumbbells. So if you, I can't remember what I was going to say. I will full disclosure tell you that I woke up with a crazy headache today because I had a single glass of wine and also 2 donuts last night. Not good for the headache situation, but I did take some Advil and drink a lot of water, so hopefully I will get through this unscathed. Thank you so much for everyone who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I do appreciate it. It's keeping this madness going. And if you're looking for that information, it's always on my Saturday posts on Instagram and Facebook. So having said all of that, if you're seated, stand up. Also, before we start, remember to have a towel or 2 nearby, and also a beverage. Mine is hidden way over there today. Mine is water in a fancy wine glass, as always. So you want that somewhere that you're not going to kick it over. So now, stand up. You'll start at the front edge of wherever you're working, shoulders down and back. Feet underneath your hips, hips under your shoulders. Bring your arms up, press your shoulders down. Make sure you can wiggle your toes and your knees are straight but not locked. Then carefully lift your heels up to find your balance. Then have a seat into a squat with keeping your heels off the floor. Breathing in and out. Try to straighten up again. Ooh, try to hold your balance. Then find your squat again. Let's straighten up one more time. Try to keep your heels lifted. Then squat, hold your heels up. Then lower your heels, wiggle your toes. Forward fold, either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, all of your toes can wiggle. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. You can wiggle all of your toes. Bend both knees, let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up, let your head hang as you unroll. At the top, shoulders down and back. Both arms come all the way up. Forward fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll. 3, 2, let's do it again. Both arms up, forward fold, tailbone lifts, unroll. At the top, find your squat. Reach your right fingertips towards the floor. Wiggle your toes. Left fingertips reach up behind you. Try not to let yourself shift in your hips. Then push down to come up. Try the other side, slow motion. Find your squat. Left fingertips towards the floor. Right fingertips reach up in a rotation. Wiggle your toes. Come back up. Let's try it in 2 counts right here. So sink 1, 2, and up. Do it again. Sink 1, 2, and up. Single counts. Sink. Push down to come up. Again. So sink, push, sink. 2 more. And then both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, but bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor and step back to a downward facing dog. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your heels reach into the floor. Your palms also press into the floor. Belly button pulls towards your spine. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Then lower your hips to any plank. So knees either up or down on the floor. Either way, wrists under shoulders, pushing the floor away from you. Then lift your tailbone up to your down dog once again. We'll take 2 counts to move between these positions. Lower down, 1, 2, push down to come up. Do it again, lower 1, 2, and lift. Again, lower 1, 2, and lift. Once more. At the top, hold your down dog. Both heels lift up together. Lift and lower. 4 more like this. So lift and lower. Last 2. And then hold your down dog. Shift your weight to your right-handed foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can stay right here or lower your hips and bring your left knee in to your right elbow and then your left elbow back up to your 3-legged dog. So that'll be your pattern, or you can hold here. It's up to you. Here we go. Lower down and right, left, back up. Do it again. Lower right, left, and up. One more time. Lower right, left. Hold your 3-legged dog and both feet to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Find your position. Then shift your weight over to your left-handed foot. Take your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can stay here or lower your hips and your right knee comes to your left elbow, your right side, and back up to your 3-legged dog. So you have your option for your pattern. Stay here or come with me, lower down, and back up. Do it again, lower left, right, back up. Once more, lower down, right. Hold your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor. Down dog right here. Then lower your hips to any plank. Knees down or up. Try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. We'll walk through this slowly for the first time. Remember, your back knee can find the floor. Maybe you touch your right knee. Maybe you reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Either way, both hands find the floor again. Engage your core and step your right leg back. So let's walk to the other side. Left leg steps up. You can wiggle your toes at all times here. Maybe your back knee stays on the floor, maybe not. Maybe you touch your left knee. Maybe you reach up to the ceiling. So lots of options. Both hands to the floor. engage your core, and step back to plank. All right, so that's your pattern. Let's try to make it flow slightly faster. Left, right leg up. Sorry, both legs back. Left leg now. Reach on your right, step forward. Reach. Do it again. Let's go once more, each side. Step forward, reach. Left one, and then hold any plank. Knees down or up. If your knees are still up, put them down now. Release your feet, hips to your heels, child's pose. That just means hips to the heels, palms pressing into the floor, pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, round up and find your modified plank. Wrists under shoulders, hold here, or bend your elbows a little bit, or a little more, or a lot. Either way, straighten your elbows, hips to your heels, make it flow, round up, hold, or bend. Child's pose, do it again, round up, hold or bend. Again, round up, hold or bend. My timer stopped on my big clock, and round up. It's all right, I have a backup on my wrist, round. So if I glance at that every now and then, that's what I'm doing. Do it again. On the next pass, modified plank and hold. Tuck your toes, push down, and find your down dog. From here, bring your knees back to the floor, release your feet, hips to your heels, child's pose. Let's make that flow from here. Round up, 1, 2, down dog, 1, 2, lower your knees, child's pose. Do it again, round up, 1, 2, push down. Do it again, lower. Last time through, round up, push down, lower your knees, child's pose. This time, modified plank and hold right here. Wrists under shoulders, tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees and shift your weight to your left hand and foot. You can stay here or pick your right leg up. If your right leg is off the floor, try to bring it into your chest and maybe extend underneath your left leg. From here, you can hold or open up. Your left fingertips reach to the ceiling. If you came here, maybe you reach up over your ear and come back up. And then left hand to the floor, engage your core, bring your right leg back to plank. Let's try it the other way. Shift over to your right hand and foot. Maybe your left leg comes off the floor. If it did, try to bring it into your chest. Maybe extend under your right leg and option to open up. Fingertips reaching up to the ceiling, or maybe they reach over towards me. If they did, come back up. And right hand back to the floor, engage your core, step back to plank. Down dog, walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, let your head hang. Tailbone lifts up, unroll. When you're all the way up, grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink and grab your dumbbells or whatever resistance you're planning to use. All right, I'm gonna try to keep my head on for all this stuff that we're gonna do. All right, grab your dumbbells, shoulders down and back. Feet underneath your hips, hips under your shoulders. Let's sink, push down to come up. Do it again. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this all sorted out in my brain and take you with me. Left leg steps back once, then right, step back. Again, each side. Now step out to your left. So step out to your right. Again, each way. Now step back left. And then right. Now step out to the side left. That's your foot pattern. As you step back, maybe you sink your hips. Out to the side, same thing, sink. step back. So as you sink your hips, your chest stays lifted, sink down. Let's do it again. So you're parallel as you step back, slight turn out as you step out to the side. One more time through, step back and left side, and then your right, just a squat right here. So that's your footwork. Let's add the arms. No squats, bicep curls only, all the way up and down. Easy enough. Same curl, but make it a hammer curl. So your thumbs face each other. Just a little rotation up the shoulder. Straight bicep curls, palms towards me. Then rotate to make it a hammer curl. Thumbs face each other. One of each. One traditional bicep, then a hammer. Yep, that's all it is. Can we add the legs? Sure, step back left. Then, oops, just this part. And then just a squat. So I have to give you one little change, or you know what, let's not. Let me get my head on. So it'll be 2 step back with a traditional bicep curl, then sides with a hammer. Let's go. Bicep again. Now step left, hammer. Other way. Yep, step back, bicep. And then step left, hammer. Let's do that again. This will be our first move. So step back and step side. Sumo squat with a hammer curl. Step back. Rear lunge with bicep. Step left, hammer. One more time. Step back. Step side. And then just a squat right here. All right. I think my brain is slowly thawing out with the Advil that I took. I'm taking a little step back. You're gonna need room in front of you. Left leg steps forward 1 time, and then your right. So you'll notice as you step forward, your back heel pops off the floor. Step. Maybe on that step, you hinge a little. Hinge at the hip. Easy enough. Hinge 4 more like that. So 4, 3, last one, just a squat right here. Keep that footwork in your head with your hinge. Hold your squat, thumbs face each other. Pull your elbows up so that your dumbbells are at the hip joints. Wiggle your toes, feel your shoulder blades together. Extend your arms, finish your squat, and then squats here. Hold your squat and row right here. Finish your squat. Do it again. Sink. Row. Same thing. Sink. Row. We'll add on this time. Hold your row here. From this position, extend your arms back and only to the hips. Do it again slowly. 1, 2, single counts here. Back to the hips. Back 1 more. Extend your arms down. Finish your squat. Squats here. So let's put just the arm work together. Next time, hold your squat and row. 2 tricep extensions. Again, finish your extension here. Squat again. So row, 2 triceps. You finish your row by extending. Come up, do it again. So this is your arm pattern. A row interrupted by 2 tricep extensions. Do it again. So squat, row, extend, do it again. And then just squats right here. Can we put this together with our step forward lunge hinge? Sure. Left leg steps forward. So row, 2 triceps. Extend your arms, come back. Right side, sink, row, extend twice, finish your row, come up, left side, row, extend twice, finish your row, come up, right side, sink, row, extend twice, finish, and squats right here. Let's put that together with our first bicep combo. I'm gonna scooch myself forward. I have somehow inched back. All right, from the top, step back lunge, bicep right here. Other side, sumo to your left, hammer curl. Let's do that again. Step back, bicep, step side, hammer curl. New part, step left and hinge, row. Extend twice. Finish, come up. Other side, sink, extend your arms. One more each side. So you step, hinge, lunge, extend triceps. Finish your row and come up. Other way, sink. Ooh, almost tipped over. Again, finish your row, just a squat. All right. Let's do that one more time before we move on. My watch is sliding down. Today is just, I'm paying for that donut and the wine. Step back, left, curl. Other side. Step side hammer. We'll do it again. Step back. Other side. Step side hammer. New part. Step forward, left, hinge and row. Tricep twice. Do it again. Extend your arms. Other way. Step, row, extend. Finish. One more each way. So it's step, row, extend. One more time. Finish your row. Come up. Last time. Sink, row, extend. Finish your row. Squats here. All right. Make sure you have room on your sides. Step out left once. Other way, so your toes stay facing me. Make that step a squat. Do it again. Squat. Traditional squat with a wide stance. Let's go twice on your left. So do it again. Twice on your right. You're pushing off the floor to come up. Touch, sink, push down. Easy enough. We'll go one more time each way. Sink, touch. Last one. Center, just the squat. So that's your footwork. The arm work is a long lever from the shoulder. Left arm comes down and up, no arms. Other side. Right arm lifts, it hangs. Do it again. Sink, lift. One more, keep the arms moving. Step out left, and it lifts. It stays down. Other way, sink, lift. As you come in, option to lift your knee. Again, sink, lift. One more each way. Once more. And then just a parallel squat. All right, let's add that on to where we came from, which is the left leg. Step forward, hinge, lunge, row, tricep, extend. Finish your row, other way. So sink, extend, again. Here comes the new part, step out left. So it's sink, up, do it again. One more each way. Sink, lift, once more, and then parallel squat right here. All right, let's go from the top. Sure, left leg steps back, bicep curl. And then out to the side, hammer curl. Step back, do it again. Biceps, step out, hammer, and then step forward, hinge, row, triceps. Extend, do it again. Extend your arms. Just this time, this will be our last time with this move in this sequence. Step out left, long arm. Sink, lift, other way. One more each way. Sink, lift and push. One more. Parallel squats right there. All right. Let's move on Left leg diagonally back, slow motion for 2, other way, 1, 2, single count. So you'll sink, press down and come up. Try to keep your hips and shoulders facing me, double it up. So twice right here, other way, twice, 1 more time each side. So you'll sink, push down, change sides, sink, push down, parallel squats. Easy enough. 2 more. Hold up the top. Thumbs up, out to the corners. Do it again, towards me. Out to the corners. Now this time, go slightly wider than the corners, but not behind you. Front, almost to the side. That's your arm pattern, high Milo. Do it again. And then just the squat right here. We'll put the double diagonal squat together with the new arms. Here we go, left side. Arms come up to the side almost. Other way. Front, side almost. Do it again. Front, side. Do it again. Easy enough, parallel squats. Let's go from the last part. Left side, double squat. Arm lifts with the long arm. Other way. Here comes the new part. Left leg diagonally back. Sink. Do it again. Other way. Sink. Do it again. 1 more each side. Last time. And then parallel squats right here. Let's go from the top. You know, it seems like a lot, but it might be my wine and donut brain. All right. From the top, left leg starts, bicep curl, step back. And then out to the side, hammer, sink. Do it again. Step back left. And right. Step out, hammer. Then you step towards me, lunge, row. Tricep twice, only to the hips. Extend, step back. Here, row, extend. Once more, let's step out, left, long arm. Sink, lift, other way, sink, lift. 1 more each way, sink, lift. Once more, and then left leg steps back, diagonal, front almost side, other way, sink, do it again, sink. Once more, and then parallel squat, yep. 2 more, hold your squat, round your elbows, arms lift up and lower, 1 more, lift and lower, single count. So you lift and lower. Long spine, rounded elbows. Let's just do 4 more. 3, once more, come up and squats here. So that's not really gonna be a complex move. That'll just be at the end of the weight combo, which we'll do again from the top. Right here, step back left, bicep curl. And right, step side, hammer curl. And step back left. Step again, step out left. Then step towards me, hinge, lunge, row, triceps. Again, extend. Finish your row, other side. Sink, row, extend, just once more. Finish your row, step out left long arm. Sink, lift, other way. Sink, lift. 1 more each way, sink, lift. Last time. And then left leg diagonally back, thumbs front almost side. Push down to come up. Sink, push against the floor. Sink almost side. Last one. And squat. Give me flies right here. Sink, fly. Long spine. Rounded arms. One more. Hold your, what is this squat? Come up. Squats here. All right. Set your dumbbells down. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink and or towel off. I'm gonna go for my towel. All right. Keep all that in your head. We'll revisit that after some straight cardio. All right. As you squat, touch your knees, knuckles up, sink, knuckles up. Pushing against the floor to come up, sink, press. Keep your squat, but palms together here. Feet a little bit wider than your hips, not a lot, just a little. Hands on your legs. So break it down. Next time, hold your squat right here. Step back left. Come back, come up. Other way, your right leg back. Reach, push down to come up. By doing it with no arms, I'm forcing you to use the floor to push against. So sink, reach back, right side. Maybe you reach your left arm up behind you, so you sink. Reach, push down to come up. Sink, reach, option to touch the floor right here. Reach, back, push down to come up. So whether you're touching your legs or the floor, you are pushing down to come up. So sink, reach, do it again. Maybe you reach straight up at the top, right here. So you can do that without touching the floor. You can still reach up. Do it again. So remember, it's not your back that helps you up, it's your feet pushing into the floor. One more each way. Sink, reach. Last time. Parallel squats. Feet under your hips. Remember not to lock your knees at the top. I'm taking a little step back. If you need to, go ahead. You need the room in front of you. Step forward, left. Step together, right. So your shoulders turn a little bit to the corner. Your toes turn slightly out. In order to change direction, you unload your back foot at the front of it, the ball of your foot, and you spin around on your back heel. So you sink, push down, a little rotation on your back heel. That part's important because I don't want you to torque your knees. And if your whole foot is gripping the floor or the mat, you will torque your knees. So you spin around on your back heel. Maybe you reach up behind you as you sink your hips and bend both knees. Reach up, push down. Reach. Now maybe you reach up at the back. Reach, up, reach. Two more. Parallel squats, right there. Keep that in your head. I'm gonna bump this music up just a little. Same spacing, same sort of direction. It'll be a little different. Left leg, steps forward once. This time, you're not really turning to the corner, but you are keeping your back leg straight so that you have to push off of your front leg. We do this one a lot. Reach back behind you together, behind, with both arms. Maybe you circle around, circle. So it's, remember I was calling this the other day a forward lateral lunge, because that's what it feels like. Back leg is straight. Two more. Parallel squat, palms together. Now, let's take those two movements that are very similar, but definitely different, and we'll loop them together. 4 of each, sure. First, the step forward with the reach up, both knees bend. Reach, up, spin around on your back heel. Let's change it. Forward lateral lunge, forward. 2 more. Start again, step, reach up behind you, up, pivot on the back heel. Now forward lateral lunge, towards me, circle. Parallel squats right here. Now, could we link it all together? From the sink, step back, maybe reach. Option to touch the floor on that one. Feet slightly wider than your hips. Let's try it. Sink, hands or floor or legs, I meant to say. Reach up. Do it again. So maybe here, reach. Other way. One more time, then we step forward from here. Step forward. Pivot on your back heel. 2 more. Forward lateral lunge. Back leg stay straight. Circle. 2 more. Parallel squats here. Let's try that again. I feel so off between the way my head feels and I've got no big timer in front of me. I'm gonna get through this and we're all gonna have a great workout. Ready? Step back left, hands down or not. Reach, push down to come up, sink, reach. One more each side, so you're not using your back to come up. Using your legs against the floor. Step forward, reach up, pivot on the back heel. 2 more. Forward lateral lunge here. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Awesome. I'm just confident that you all did it. I'm taking a little step forward because we'll use the space behind us. So if you need to, inch up, left leg steps back once, and then your right. This is your foot pattern. Maybe you sink your hips, sink, push, sink, palms together, extend your arms, your hands slice to the chest, slice to the chest, slice. So on the slice, you have one back of your hand to the ceiling, the other towards the floor. You sink your hips, you push down to come up. Try not to bend your elbows on your slice. Center, just a squat. Keep that in your head. 2 more. Check it out. Step out, squat, step out and in, out and in. Fingertips to the floor, to the chest. Sink, up. 2 more. Center, just the squat. Let's put those 2 things together. The step back slice and the step out squat. Left leg goes back. 4 of these. 3, 2, step out, fingertips down. That can be a hop. Feel free to make that happen. Once more, step back left, slice, sink. Both knees bend, the same amount. Step or jump to squat. Step, maybe jump. 2 more. Step, let's do it again. Step back left and slice. Sink to the chest. 2 more. Step out or hop to squat. Or step, you decide. 1 more, just the squat. See if you can talk. You should be breathing hard enough that you don't really feel like talking, but you should be able to. If you were in a gadget, check it and see what your heart rate is. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. All right, shoulders down and back. Shake your arms out. 2 more. And then hop or pedal right here. So you can pedal or hop. It's a pedal or hop. Do it again. Pedal or hop. Pedal or hop. Step out right there. So pedal, step or hop, jump. Up to you. Let's do it again for 4, 3, 2, arms finish up. Left arm, reach. 2 more. You'll hold your arms up. Left leg and knee opens at the hip. Right leg stays straight. Maybe you reach out and up. 2 more. Let's try it on the right side. Right side. Open. Bend. Once more. Center. Pull your arms straight down. Your toes are facing me. Feet wide. Maybe you tuck your hips and make it a crunch. 2 more. To the left side, open up. Once more. To the right for 2. Center, pull down for 4 of these. 3, we'll break this up with a little hop or pedal right here. Hop or pedal, step or jump. 2 more. Arms finish up, open left. Again, to your right twice. Center, pull straight down for 4. 3, tuck your hips if you're ready. Let's do it again. Hop or paddle here. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, open left. Again, left. Now twice on the right. Center, pull straight down. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat right here. You don't have to keep that in your head because you're not adding it on to anything. All right. Grab your dumbbells. We'll go again from the top. Hope I can remember it. Shoulders down and back. We have 4 more recovery squats. Make sure you have room around you. We'll start at the top. 4, 3, 2, step back left and curl. Again, step out left hammer. Let's do that again. Step back left. Bicep curl. Step out left hammer. Now step towards me. Forward lunge, hinge, row. Triceps twice. Do it again. Finish your row. Right side. Extend triceps. Finish your row. Step out left, long arm. So sink, lift, other way. Sink, lift. Do it again. Sink, lift. Last time. What's next? Left side, double curtsy lunge. Front almost side. Do it again on the other way. On the other way, on the other side. 1 more on this side. Last side. Then squat, back flies right here. Squat, come back up. Squat again, fly. Try not to swing. You lift and lower. Again, from the top, step back left, biceps. What? Step out left, hammer. Step back left right here. Step left out to the side, hammer. Towards me, forward lunge, hinge, row. Tricep, again. Finish your row. Come up, other side. Sink, row. Hi, Alex McLean. Step out left, long arm. Sink, push down, other way. Use the floor to push against. 1 more each way. Sink, push down. On your right, left leg diagonally back. Double, thumbs up, almost to the side. Other way. Sink, out to the side, but not too far back. Sort of a wide corner shot. There it is. Sink. Now squat, back fly. Hold here, fly. Come up. Do it again. Sink. Round your elbows. Try not to swing and drop, but lift and lower. Once more. Sink. Just a squat. All right. Set your dumbbells down out of your way. recovery squats here. Before we end, take your feet wide, toes to the corner, just a hip sink. This is not the long version. Cross your forearms, arms up to the corners, then cross up over your head. It's just this part in the middle. That's it. Sink, cross, up tempo here. So cross, V. Maybe your heels lift. If they do, maybe you push down, get a little air. Let's do 4 more of any level. 4. Up. Last 2. And just sink your hips. Sink. Shoulders down and back. Feet parallel. Hi, Highland niece from Iceland. What? I know you're not working out in Iceland. I'm not even sure what time it is. I feel like it's time for you to go to bed in Iceland. Wait. Oh, yes, Alex, I did from the top. Oh my gosh, Highland, I hope you're having the best time in Iceland. It's my college roommate. Oh, I love it. 1 more. Both arms come up. And yes, Alex, from the top. Do you love it? Find your squat. Tuck your hips. Round up. Again, both arms come up. Forward fold. Tailbone lifts. Unroll. 3, 2. Stay on your feet. Grab a little of whatever you brought to drink. Oh my gosh. Helen, I can't wait to hear all about your trip when you get back. Safe travels. All right. I made a mess of my mat. And in this sweat is a glass of wine. I know, only 1 glass. I'm a lightweight. But 2 donuts. It's not good. My head does feel a little better now. Highland, I've been looking at your posts, but post more. I want to see all the pictures. I want to know if your husband was cold. I want to know if he was whiny in Iceland. All right, I'm going to turn my mat to the side. Milo's here till the afternoon. So anytime he walks by, just try to enjoy him. All right. I don't even know which towel to use at this thing. So we'll sit down with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. I'm using the bigger towel because I don't feel like I'm going to stop sweating anytime soon. All right. Sit up tall. Arms out in front. Half curl down. So you'll curl for 2 and up. Do it again. Half curl and up. Do it again. Half curl. Shoulders down away from your ears. Front arm reaches back behind you, so you'll reach back and up. Other way, reach back and up. Maybe that reach becomes a circle. Doesn't have to, but it can. My abs are baked today. I did a yoga class yesterday online for the first time in months, and my core was like, what is happening here? Again, curl, reach, and circle. Do it again. So try not to cheat your extension up the top, right there. Sink, curl, palms together. Just curl back, shoulders down, away from your ears. Create space here. Hold your curl. Fingertips reach up towards the wall, meet the ceiling in front of you. Hold here, or rotate to me and center away. Do it again. I don't think I mentioned the after party today yet. Probably because at the beginning of class, my brain couldn't imagine extend. So the after party will be a deep stretch along with some push-ups because we did not really target the chest in our sculpting stuff. Double pulse towards me and back. Again, towards me. 4 more to go. Are your shoulders climbing up? If they are, push them down. 1 more. Forward fold. Woo! Knees can be bent or any kind of straight. As long as you are actively releasing your low back and actively separating your shoulder blades, chin to your chest, breathing all the way in and all the way out. Inhale, On your exhale, flex both feet. Try to bring your eyes up first and then your shoulders and your body at the top. I'll scoot forward, tuck your hips, fingertips out to the side to help you roll down. When you're all the way down, knees into the chest. Give your knees a little rock, side to side. Oh, hi, buddy. My dog getting in my way. Oh, give yourself a little rock. Remember, I like to extend my top leg. Feel free to do that if you like. Oh, move, biggie dog. I gotta stretch. And hold in the center. Hands to the side of the hips. I'm just gonna hold my hand here to keep my dog from licking my face. But you guys take both hands, palms down by the sides of your hips. Untuck your hips. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. I'll switch hands. Your legs are your dumbbells. Your spine stays neutral. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. Slowly change sides. 3, 2, you're there on 1. Slowly change. 3, now 2 counts to get there in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Single counts here. You have 3, 2, hold and pulse. Make sure you're aware of your shoulder blades. Are they creeping up off the floor? Actively push them down in 3, 2, hold and pulse. Once more each side. 2, hold and pulse in 3, 2, hold right here. Both legs to chair. Arms out to the side with your palms facing up. Shoulder blades are glued to the floor. Your legs are your dumbbells. Your spine is neutral. You'll go out of neutral on the rotation. Resist it towards me and back to the center. Take your legs away from me. Pull to the center. So as you come towards me, your back shoulder blade stays pressing into the floor. Exhale as you rotate towards me. Inhale as you pull to the center. Exhale, resist. Again, rotate, exhale, resist, pull center. Palms facing up so that you're not tempted to push on the floor. Exhale. For 2, inhale, do it again. Exhale. For 2, inhale, 1 more each way. Exhale for 2, inhale, 1 more, exhale. For 2, hold in the center. Fingertips behind your ears. Squeeze underneath your armpits. And just peel your shoulder blades a little bit up off the floor. You can hold here or give it a little pulse as long as you're not pulling on your head. If you need a little more resistance, you can extend your legs out on a diagonal. 4 to go in any level. 3, 2, and release. Knees into the chest. And set both feet on the floor, close to your hips, hands to the sides of your hips, tuck your hips, push your feet down so that your hips can lift up and find a bridge pose. That's just a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips. Your knees and your toes can still wiggle. You can either pull out on the sides of your towel or your mat, or even lace your fingers underneath your booty, which will force you to tuck your shoulder blades closer together. Make sure you can wiggle your toes here, breathing all the way in and out. For 4, 3, and if your fingers are laced, unlace them now, and lower your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Cross one leg over the other, doesn't matter which. Grab your knees, or slightly further down, and pull your knees into your chest. Feeling the stretch all the way down the back side of the top leg. Never holding your breath on a stretch. And then release. Change sides. Other leg on top. Grab your knees or slightly further down and pull your knees into your chest. Breathe through this. Feel the stretch behind the back side, on the back side of the top leg, and all the way down into your glutes, and then release. Both feet on the floor, front knee into your chest,
Extend your front leg up only until you feel the stretch behind it. Doesn't have to straighten. Shoulders press down. Your back leg can stay where it is or walk out. Flex and bend your front leg, not your top leg. Extend, flex, and bend. I'm living proof that alcohol and sugar are not great for your body or your brain. Hold your front leg extended, and I didn't even have that much. All right, front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg, and push your leg a little bit out towards me, not very much, just enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your back hip into the floor as you stretch. Flex both feet if you can, pushing your heels out to the walls, breathing all the way in and out. And then bend your front knee back to the center. Front arm goes out to the side, back arm across your knee. Take your knee away from me, rotate all the way over, but still reach out with your front fingertips. And come back to the center, change sides. Back knee into the chest, front foot on the floor, extend your back leg up only until you feel the stretch behind it. Front leg, maybe it walks out. Flex your back foot and bend the knee to the chest. Extend. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Drive it up. Couple more. Press your shoulders into the floor. Last time here. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg up to wherever it is that you feel the stretch behind. Back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push your leg out to the side. Just enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your front hip into the floor, then flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the walls. And then when you're ready, bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side, front arm across your back knee, and take your knee towards me, reaching out with your back fingertips. Breathe while you do this rotation stretch. And come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over for our final quad stretch.
Extend your arms and legs out. Take your front arm, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be,
and pull your heel to your hip. Hip to the floor while you feel the front of your leg stretch. Breathe in and out.
And release. Change sides. Bring your front arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip. Hip to the floor. If you can, keep your hand there. I'm so sweaty, my hand might slip. Take your front arm back around to meet it, trying to get both feet in your hands. If you're not quite here, work on this. You can grab your heels or your pants. Once you're here, push your feet into your hands and lift your knees up. Really feeling your quads open up. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then carefully release. Hands inside of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose, pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, try to rotate your thumbs up towards the ceiling. Hands are on their sides. You'll feel this all the way into the shoulder area. And then release your palms back to the floor. Round up to a tabletop. That's hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes. Round your back by tucking your hips. Push down into the floor to lift your tailbone up. And then walk your feet up towards your hands. To a forward fold, let your head hang, lift your tailbone up, and carefully unroll your back, one bone at a time, stacking your spine. At the top, shoulders down and back. I am pouring sweat. All right, so that's our Sunday class. We made it. In 5 minutes, we'll come back for after party. No dumbbells, just a towel and a mat if you have one. We'll do a deep stretch and we'll do some chest presses. I was trying to dress up a push-up. There'll be push-ups. All right, see you in 5 minutes or later this week. Thanks, you guys.